Hi guys and girls. It's a holiday here in the US, but I'm working today, at least part-time, before I go work out. So I've got my workout clothes on. But I did a Facebook, I'm not going to stop, but I was today I'm going to talk to you about printables. And I made this printable, and it's not in color because we have a laser jet, but if you printed it out, in color, this would be flowers. Absolutely. This is beautiful actually in color. But what I wanted to talk to you about today, and welcome. I see 4 people have jumped on. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. And this is really particular streaming is new to me. So I hope I'll be able to see your comments. If not, I'll see them after this ends. But the reason is thousands of people search for them every month on Google and in Etsy. And some of the top selling shops on Etsy are making really consistent sales with printables. And they range anywhere between, they're selling them between $1.99 and all the way up. You can actually take a simple phrase, like this, even if I'll be all right, my kids will be all right. You can take a simple phrase in any niche. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you, Lord. But you can take a simple phrase and you can do so many things with it. You can do a printable like I just showed you, or you can do print on demand cups and mugs and t-shirts and tote bags. And there are people making a full-time living just doing that with a simple phrase on each. And when you find a phrase that works, hi Yanni, thank you. When you find a phrase that works, then you can put it on multi-sell. You can start with the printable, which is a digital download, and it can be instant. And or you can do it on, cups and mugs and tote bags and baby onesies. One of the really hot selling items on Etsy are like baby sister, little sister, mama, little one, daddy, okay. And then what you can do is when you upload a listing, have something that matches. If you don't know Photoshop, you don't have to know Photoshop to do this. You can just go into PicMonkey, or you can do this. This is simple. Without learning any graphic program, you can actually go in and put 2 pictures of, let's just use an example, for Father's Day. This is one item that is selling really crazy, and it's, it's a Father's Day t-shirt and a onesies t-shirt, okay? So it's like legend is what it says on it. The dad's t-shirt on the back says legend, and the baby's t-shirt doesn't even have to be a onesie. It could be a baby t-shirt, says little legend, something like match. My children are having babies. So right now they are really into mama, little ones, big sister, little sister. So the family niche is huge. The family niche is so, so important. Thank you, Valentine. I appreciate that. Lord Ahab, that is so cool that you've opened up your own Etsy shop. Don't worry about getting sales the first day out. It takes time. And I just want to tell you, intervening here, that if you go to the link below this video, you can get onto my mailing list. And I give out a free mailing list. And also, I've been telling everyone, because I'm really excited about my partner, Michelle, in when I say partner, that means partner online as far as a course. She has put together a beautiful course on how to make printables. And Michelle told me by phone that she's actually up to over 54,000 $1,000 in 2 years, and it's increased by since then, since I've talked to her. And one of her students got to her first $1,000 day with just printables, and she is using Pinterest as her main source of traffic, but you can use other sorts of traffic. So if you decide to get Michelle's how to create printables course, you can also get for free. I'm going to show you how I've been able to get up to, I've got 90 sales on my Etsy shop, and I just really started reworking on it in October 2017. My main business is my side business, but I'm grateful to say I've made 6-figure income with affiliate marketing in products. So I love digital downloads, absolutely love digital downloads. So I just wanted to tell you today, if you're getting a business online, print on demand and digital downloads is the easiest business model that I've ever seen since 2014. So if you want to increase your Etsy sales, you have to know how to do the keyword research. And if you pick up Michelle's guide, I'm giving it right now. It's a limited offer. So if you're seeing this a year from now, I can't guarantee it'll still be here. But I'm giving it out right now with Michelle's course. It's my own teachable course on how to do SEO and search engine optimization for Etsy. Because as you can tell from comments on this page alone, and I know from my own experience, you have the right product, but you're not in the right place. You're not going to have any people coming. So if you're not making sales, Etsy, what that means is you have to get people who are looking to use, and there's tools that you can use. EtsyRank.com is one of the free to go and find out what people are selling, how much are they selling, and what keywords they're using. Okay, it's super cool, and I teach that in my courses, and I'll link to those below too. Well, you know what? Someone's saying that this is beta. YouTube is testing this new live platform. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So it's a little buggy. Okay, great. I'm glad it's back. Okay. It's a little buggy, and sometimes my mouth doesn't go with the words. In Google Hangouts, I've experienced the same thing, but I thought today I would perform and just to see what happens. But again, I was able this morning when I got up, I used Monkey and I made this printable, and it probably took me total, I would say 10 minutes total. Now, if I upload this digital download, I only printed it out to make sure I had the right size, which is 8. If I upload this printable to a listing on Etsy, to a new shop, and I call it, you can call your shop anything, then I can list the keywords that would go along with this niche that I have in mind. It's a new niche. I was yesterday, I was, really praying about what I should do. And I really feel led to do some inspirational quotes in printables. So I'm going to start a new shop. I already have a current shop, and I'm going to start a new shop, which you can do. Etsy allows you to have multiple shops. And because this way you can niche it, because my main shop has mugs and t-shirts and some hoodies. Okay. So this shop, but I'm not new to digital downloads. I'm thankful to say that as a teacher, I love to teach what I have learned, and I know how to do keyword research, for any product. So that's really been my strength. And that's what I can teach you. Michelle's course will teach you how to make the printable and how to share it on Pinterest. And I'm going to teach you with that bonus guide how to make your keywords so rich and so Google and Etsy search engine friendly that you're going to get views without ever paying a cent for traffic. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I think you should be doing if you're interested in selling printables on Etsy. You need to know what keywords to use. And it's so super important. You want to be able to, again, if you're not making sales, it's either because of the keywords you're using, the price you have, or people are not looking for what you're selling. So what your first job is, your very first effort should be to put a lot of time and energy into going to etsyrank.com, find out, put in your keyword and find out who's selling what you're selling, what keywords they're using, and go and look at their reviews to see what in their shop is selling. Okay, because if I think that basket weaving is amazing and I do printables on basket weaving, I think it's awesome, then I will make no sales. However, if I go into Etsy Rank, I put in a keyword of a niche that I think is, say for example, nurse practitioner. There are people targeting the niche nurse practitioner, which is not just a nurse, it is actually a sub niche. It's a nurse practitioner. There's also a niche, pediatric nurses. Why do I say nurses? Nurses buy so much stuff. Nurses are a passionate niche of people. They love their job, they believe in their job, and they're very passionate about who they are with their occupation. So nurses is one of the top selling niches online. So you don't want to target nurses. You want to target sub niches of nurses. Like I said, you would do pediatric nurses. There's OB nurses, and there are nurses that work exclusively in nursing homes that have their own language. You can actually go into, and I heard this years ago, and it still applies. If you want to know how to sell what you're selling, get into the mind of your buyer. So people who are working in nursing homes have their own little sayings. So go into Pinterest and search for nursing home sayings and see what people are saying. And of course, I'm not saying be unkind at all, okay? Because, we're all going to get old, Lord will be kind, but there's certain things that every niche, like firemen and policeman's thing is this blue line language within every niche. With pugs and English bulldogs, we had an English bulldog, and excuse me, until he passed away. And what I knew from having an English bulldog is that they have multiple hereditary problems. So inside that niche, those people are just crazy passionate about English bulldogs, and we were crazy passionate about ours. And so whenever they have a medical problem, because they in their DNA have a lot of medical problems, you would know that if you're going to buy an English bulldog, they're not going to be around very long, and you're going to pay a lot of money for surgeries and whatnot. And they break out at the slightest little thing, but they are so loved that English bulldog owners pay thousands of dollars for anything that makes their life enhanced. Okay, so what I'm saying is inside of every niche, there are sayings. There are sayings that you can put into a printable calendar, a printable sticker, a ebook. I have sold thousands of dollars of ebooks. Ebooks is just a digital download of information. Surprised that you know a lot about a subject. Put it into a page document, and you can sell that on Etsy. So you have to think out things you can sell on Etsy. And when you say printables could be your own ebook that people go and print out. Cruise to Hawaii. And once you have your digital downloads set up on Etsy, unless you have to answer a couple of questions, you then have to create the item again. You don't have to package it. You don't have to put string around it. You don't have to put a note in it. You don't have to buy address labels, and you don't have to go to the post office to mail it. It's absolutely amazing. Barb, thank you so much for getting Michelle's course. Email me. I'm going to put it right here. Email me here at this email and just send me your receipt, or just send me who you are. Just send me, what you just said, and I will send it to you today. Okay. I will send you the SEO guide and another bonus guide. Okay. Another PDF guide about how to set up your print on demand Etsy shop. So you actually get 2 bonuses. And if this platform allowed me, and I don't think this live platform allows me to share my screen, I would show you the bonuses, but you'll see them in other videos. But thank you, Barb. I hope that you are getting into Michelle's course. It's absolutely amazing. The thing I love about Michelle's course is that she's very, start A, go B, go to C. She's very methodical is the word I was looking for in her style of teaching. And she is doing so well. And what amazes me, unless she's changed since I've talked to her, she was making all of that 54K from one guide that she created. One. I was just like, what? One? Not 25? Have 25 digital downloads on 10 Etsy shops, and I'm sure that works too. But Michelle has found success by just being consistent. She consistently does sales with her one guide, and you'll see that on the sales page. And again, if you'll click on the link below and agree to be on my newsletter, I will tell you where to find Michelle's course. And then because one thing is you make the thing, but I'm grateful I'm in the upper tier of that percentage of shops that have made sales. And it's because by the grace of God, and I give God all the glory for any success I've had. It's because of all the wonderful mentors that God has brought into my life, and I'm so grateful for that. And I've taken what I've learned and I've applied. I can watch hundreds of videos and make 0 sales, but if you take what you're learning and actually make the thing, then you can work from your laptop. And that's what I know you want to do. You can go, like I said, can you imagine going on a cruise and get your phone, because I get PayPal, notifications on my phone, that say you have received, most of these are the weather, but there are some PayPal notifications on my phone every day, thankfully. And it just goes chain. I mean, it's a wonderful thing. And the thing I love about digital downloads, again, is you do not have to make them but one time. And then people just go in and they download they download what you created. And unless you need to answer a question, which is rare downloads, because it pretty much is what it is. If you put in your description, this is the size of the download, it's 8.5 by 11, then here it is. The other thing you can do is go to gearbubble.com, allows you to make posters, Printful.com allows you can mock up and put on your Etsy shop as well. So you can take the same successful phrase. Once you find out what is selling, you take that same phrase and you can put it on a poster. Again, you can put it on tote bags. You can put it on a hat, like a ball cap. And I mean, all those things. And Printful is so fast that their turnaround is, between 3 and 5 days. So you can still do that up like 2 weeks before a holiday. So, I mean, you've got all kinds of options. You can do printables, you can do print on demand items, or you can do digital downloads of your own ebooks or guides. And, the sky is the limit. Okay, so it really behooves you to get in here and learn how to do printables, and you pick the type of printable that appeals to you and your interests. And number 2, to make sure it is selling. Make sure it's already selling, that there's a demand for the product. That's the biggest mistake most Etsy shoppers and anybody with a shop makes, is that you have to make sure that people are looking to buy what you are putting your time and effort into, okay? So make sure you are creating buying keywords inside of your Etsy shop, and that will make all the difference in the world. Okay, so please be sure and put your questions, put your comments in here. Even if this is not live, I will see them and I'll respond to them as quickly as. And thank you again, Lord, Yanni, Valentine, and Barb, for being here on what is for us a holiday weekend. I hope you have a wonderful day. And stay tuned. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps incentivize me to do more. And just be sure and put questions below so I know what you need me to talk about, and I will be there for you. Lord Ahab, bye-bye.